Welcome to Sports Guy Talking. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Patrick Mahomes proving his worth yet again. Despite the fact that Patrick Mahomes had a sprained ankle, he looked just fine out there and played very well for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes even led the Chiefs down the field for a game-winning field goal drive as the Chiefs went on to win the AFC Championship Game by the score of 23-20. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So here it is. Did Patrick Mahomes prove again that he is the best quarterback in the NFL? My answer to that question would be, yeah, he definitely proved his worth and that yes, he is the best quarterback in the NFL yet again. Now, I said on Friday that if Joe Burrow managed to beat Patrick Mahomes and then win the Super Bowl, he would be the best quarterback in the National Football League. Obviously, that did not happen. Now Patrick Mahomes, now he gets to go to his third Super Bowl in 5 seasons, which is really just incredible to even think about. 3 Super Bowl appearances in the last 4 years, 5 AFC Championship appearances in his first 5 years as a starter. All of them are at home. The fact that Patrick Mahomes has never had to play on the road in the postseason, incredible stuff to see from Patrick Mahomes. We are witnessing greatness for Patrick Mahomes. For this next generation of NFL fans that are watching, Patrick Mahomes is going to be you guys' version of what we had to deal with Tom Brady. What do I mean by that? You look at what Tom Brady did for the New England Patriots. You look at what he did for the first year of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What did he do? He just kept going to championship games and Super Bowls and winning Super Bowls all the time. This is what Patrick Mahomes is all about. Patrick Mahomes, he's the best player in the game. Not only that, he's the best quarterback in the game. And quarterback is by far the hardest position to play in all of American sports. And to see what Patrick Mahomes did on Sunday, that's not what humans do. I saw Patrick Mahomes throw on the run. I saw Patrick Mahomes run with a sprained ankle. Do you guys understand how hard it is for people to recover with a sprained ankle, to not only be able to walk and to be able to run somewhat effectively, but to be able to be playing highly intense football with the season on the line? And that's exactly what Patrick Mahomes did. Patrick Mahomes was playing like he had no injury. I mean, sure, he wasn't throwing across his body, but you know what? Patrick Mahomes still looked better than 95% of the quarterbacks out there. And to be honest with y'all, he outplayed Joe Burrow in the game. I was kind of disappointed with how Joe Burrow played against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I'm not saying that this loss is on Joe Burrow. That's kind of stupid to say that it is on him because I thought he did make some good plays. But if you told me before the game that Joe Burrow would throw 2 picks in the game, get sacked 5 times, I'll blame the O-line more so for that. But if you told me those things were going to happen, I would have thought that the Bengals would have been out of this game. But the fact that the Bengals had the game tied up at 20, heading into the fourth quarter basically, with the chance to kick a game-winning field goal on the final drive if they advanced down the field, you know, I would have been a little surprised by that. And kudos to the Chiefs defense. I said before the year, I was saying this to a friend of mine. He's on the YouTube channel regularly, but I was saying this Kansas City Chiefs defense, they're going to be better than what they've been the last 4 years. And he was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's see how that plays out. And he's like, yeah, but I don't think he thought I was being serious about it. Well, guess what? This Kansas City Chiefs defense showed up big time. They made the key plays necessary. They got pressure on Joe Burrow throughout the game. They made life difficult for him. The secondary did a pretty good job considering that they're going up against guys like Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, all right, and Joe Mixon and Samaje Perine. So they were going up against some pretty good players, and the fact that the Chiefs were able to hold their own, good job to their defense for that. But let's talk about Patrick Mahomes. There's a reason why I've said all year long that Patrick Mahomes should clearly be the MVP, and he absolutely showed it. Outside of Travis Kelce, who, by the way, is like 33, 34 years old, I mean, Patrick Mahomes isn't exactly throwing to a crew of all-star receivers. He's not throwing to a bunch of Pro Bowlers. Marquez Valdes-Scantling was their leading receiver. He had 6 receptions for 116 yards and a touchdown. That's literally elevating your players when it matters most. Pacheco, their running back, 5 for 59. All right, he was their 3rd leading receiver, and their 2nd leading receiver was Travis Kelce. But again, he's a tight end. So basically, their leading receivers that they were throwing to was Marquez Valdes-Scantling. I mean, Kadarius Toney, he got hurt in the game. Mecole Hardman, he got banged up pretty hard. And they were having to rely on throwing to guys like Marcus Kemp and Sky Moore. All right, so the fact that they were able to step up for Patrick Mahomes, good job to Patrick Mahomes and them for being able to do so. But you look at what Mahomes is working with, and the fact that he still looks like a superstar despite that weaker supporting cast, that's incredible to see. And the Chiefs' O-line didn't exactly do a great job. I know Patrick Mahomes, he fumbled on that one RPO they did towards the end of that 3rd quarter. But, everybody makes mistakes, and Patrick Mahomes more than made up for it with his clutch play down the stretch. It also helped that Sky Moore got a 27-yard punt return late in the game, so that set the Chiefs up in great field position, and 30 seconds in a timeout for Patrick Mahomes. That's just too easy for Patrick Mahomes to do. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, we've literally seen this guy drive down his team to a field goal with 13 seconds left on the clock, so who thought that Patrick Mahomes wasn't going to drive down the field for a field goal when they got the ball back with 30 seconds left with around midfield? Whoever thought that Patrick Mahomes wasn't going to do it was an absolute fool, because that's exactly what Patrick Mahomes did. Patrick Mahomes proved yet again that he is the best quarterback in the National Football League. There is no number two in this. Patrick Mahomes, he's the best, and it's not even really close. What Patrick Mahomes did was beyond superhuman. The throws he made, incredible stuff. That clutch throw on 4th down that led to their first touchdown. Great throw, great recognition by Patrick Mahomes. Got to give him tremendous credit. And like I've said before, Patrick Mahomes should get the MVP award. And I think this game is Exhibit A for why he should get the MVP award. There was no reason for that Chiefs team to beat the Bengals, and that's exactly what they did. So that is why Patrick Mahomes definitely proved himself as the best quarterback in the NFL. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinTran and Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video. Comment down below. Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.